As the country of Mexico struggles with instability, violence, drugs, and cartels, fueled by the recent elections, the people of Mexico stand together in protest, demanding political and judicial reform. But what is life really like in Mexico for the average person? Okay, first of all, like with most countries, it's impossible to say what life is like for everyone. Mexico is an incredibly diverse country and one of the largest in the world. So life for a lawyer in metropolitan Guadalajara is quite different from that of a field worker in Puebla. And this says a lot about economic disparity in Mexico. A country where nearly half the population lives in poverty, Mexico is also home to Carlos Slim, one of the wealthiest men in the world. Not surprisingly, Mexico lacks a substantial middle class. It seems that people live either on one end of the spectrum or the other. This inequality is markedly worse for citizens when there is a change in administration every 6 years or so. The peso depreciated by almost half after President Cedillo took office in 1994, for example. And allegations of government collusion with criminal organizations abound. Some territories, particularly in the north, are heavily controlled by Mexican cartels, and the most violent practice mass killings, even leave decapitated heads on the streets, sights that are absolutely terrifying. But this economic and political stability is perhaps partly why Mexican families are so united. It's not uncommon to find 3 generations living under one roof. Families typically have dinner together in the early evenings and go to church or have outings together on the weekends where they meet with other family members and friends, further nurturing familial bonds.